A remake of the 1996 blockbuster has filled up movie theaters across the country for the past week. The movie put a spotlight on storm chasers and the thrill of the chase. Our very own storm wrangler, Jace Passmore, talks Twister, fact or fiction.
Twisters is what you would expect from any summer blockbuster. A ton of thrilling moments, a little plot twist, and a little romance. But what about the science behind the movie? And also, spoiler alert for those who haven't seen it yet. Let's talk formation. On the big screen, Tornado Wranglers used a lot of terminology you hear us use when forecasting severe weather. Instability, moisture, and wind shear. Those are all key ingredients, but let's go ahead and visualize how a tornado forms. Tornadoes, they require a lot of ingredients to form, and all those ingredients have to come together at the perfect time. At the surface, we have our normal surface winds, generally out of the south, maybe the southeast, and just a couple thousand feet above us are stronger upper level winds, sometimes coming out of the west. What we call that wind that turn with height, we call that wind shear, one of the very crucial ingredients of tornado production. We also have a rotating column of air that gets pushed into the vertical by the thunderstorm's updraft. This creates what we call a wall cloud. Now, not every wall cloud produces a tornado, but they do sometimes produce funnel clouds. And if that funnel cloud doesn't touch the ground, that's all it is a funnel cloud. But once it does, it becomes a tornado. Now, what we saw in Twisters is the team trying to prevent tornadoes or make tornadoes dissipate using chemicals. Now, as of right now, science isn't that good, so all tornadoes dissipate naturally. Notice I said naturally. In the movie, Kate releases canisters filled with chemicals at the perfect time. Her goal was to attack the moisture inside the funnel, in turn weakening the storm and making the tornado dissipate. Dispersing tons of chemicals into the atmosphere could cause just as much or even more damage than a tornado.
Even if we could disrupt these storms with some kind of chemical, and there's no science to suggest we could, the amount required would simply make it impossible to deploy with the speed and precision.
Are overpasses safe during a tornado? It seemed to work fine for Kate. It could be one of the worst places to seek shelter. Debris such as dirt, rocks, or glass is easily channeled through the underpass, and with winds approaching 200 miles an hour, anything flying could become a deadly projectile.
If you have no other options, pull over and park. Stay in the car with your seatbelt on, put your head down below the windows and cover up. If you think you can get lower than the level of the roadway, exit your car and lie in that area.